Mic check 11:23 before JV starts. For those of you that are tuned in and or getting ready to tune in, welcome to Andrews Osborne Academy at Graham Gymnasium. Anthony Camardi with JV and varsity today versus Menor Christian School. We'll have this double feature today. The JV portion will be in and out with commentary as we're getting ready for the varsity soccer match happening just outside today. And it's a beautiful day here in Willoughby, Ohio. I'm Anthony Camardi. Brianna Howell joins me today, as she will for the rest of the season, as she is getting to learn the ins and outs of what can be a very fun, yet sometimes frustrating task of getting games to go live and stay live. Brianna, how are you today?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad. Once we get varsity soccer up and running, we'll be back here. So stay tuned. We got 10 minutes till we start here. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Let's figure out that.
know it was sent to you, or?
Oh, no, I can go take one. I
Oh,
just
okay,
need
yeah.
it.
out the roster. Specialist is one person. He says specialist is one person. Like just keep going back and forth. Okay, everybody, we've got varsity soccer squared away. We've got Alejandro Garcia Pedroso giving us updates from the soccer field. I just left there about 5 minutes in. They're 0-0 against Menor Christian as well. We've got the roster for Menor Christian in front of us here, thanks to Brianna Howell, who will be helping with what we have now branded as AOL Live, Andrews Osborne Live. So if we're dating ourselves here, which was AOL was just about dying when I was getting into technology, so I'm not that old yet. But anyway, just a little bit of a discussion here between the referee and Coach Mike Fitzgerald with the rotation right now. JV match going on. First set, 8-6. Phoenix lead. Again, playing Menor Christian School today. On the court, we have a substitution now as Carlotta Diaz checks in, Veronica Gorchikov, Maya Edwards, the libero Adelaide Kircher, Jordan Williams, as we are still having questions. Speaking softly because the gym is quiet at the moment. And now it's loud, so I can talk louder. And that bump's going to go down, and it's going to be 9-6 Phoenix. I'll round out the rest of the JV lineup for your Lady Phoenix. Just a second, as there were some roster changes over the last week or so, given to me from Coach Fitzgerald, as that service goes out of bounds, and it'll be 9-7 Menor to serve. Number 3, Demi Wilson, was the one that served that last one. And another serve goes down for Menor. I see number 18 on the court. That's Ryan Sanders. Number 7 is serving. That's Morgan Brown. I see number 5 on the court, Sophia Luptek. And Adelaide Kircher can't dig that one out of the ground. It's 9-8 as the lead's just down to 1. Number 12 also for Menor, Vivian Pendergrass. As that service goes over, bumped up by Jordan Williams. Maya Edwards, Gorchakov. Unable to get that one, Edwards. Carlotta Diaz can't get that one over, and we are tied at 9. Sorry, 10-9, as Menor Christian is taking the lead. And then, as I've learned through Ohio State rules, each player through a JV varsity doubleheader is allowed 6 sets, should they be allotted that much playing time. As since I've last seen this roster, a newcomer to the squad, number 18, Carla Escosa Molinar. As that serve goes into the net, and Phoenix now have 10. 11-10 Menor. Back to serve now of Veronica Gorchakov. Again, a very young Phoenix program here, as Gorchkov's serve goes into the net as well. And Sophia Lewis will check in for Gorchkov. The entire program, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and the rest sophomore and freshman. So the future is bright, as well as the present, because our freshmen are good. And that includes Dakota Royer and Chloe Johnson. Edwards. Jordan Williams, not able to get it. And it falls. So a good effort from Williams. And it's 12-11. That first bump was to Williams. The second bump was Edwards. Sorry, Wilson to Edwards, then Williams. As Kircher checks out and Carla checks in. Diaz to serve. Diaz's serve is short. So a little bit of trouble serving for the JV unit of this Lady Phoenix squad. 13-11 in the first set here. Oh, that serve just gets over the net, and that works. Didn't look pretty, but it worked for Menor. 14-11. Williams bumps. Oh, and a block by Edwards. What a point. Good work from Maya Edwards, number 21 in blue. 14-12. And with a great play. In baseball analogy, you make a great play in the field, you get to get the bat first. And Edwards makes a great play on defense, and she serves. So Edwards to serve. And Menor can't get that one. And Maya converts on her first serve, 14-13. This one to even the score. Again, we're live from Grand Gymnasium here at Andrews Osborne Academy. Anthony Camardi getting more and more comfortable with the great state of Ohio. Edwards serve. Right down as an ace from Maya. 14-14. And that one goes into the net, but 15-14, Maya did her job. As I want to assume that was the libero checking in for Menor as she just comes onto the court without being, of course, the libero that I've learned does not have to report. And that serve is going to go in for Aubrey Fisher, number 17 for Menor, 16-14. And the libero, Alea Corfey, will have a timeout on the floor. During this timeout, I'm going to ask Brianna, what do you do here at Andrews Osborne? Talk about the theater a little bit.
Hi guys, my name is Brianna Howell, checking in today. At AOA Theater, we are currently producing Wizard of Oz, starring Aubrey. And we are also doing She Kills Monsters as our play. And finally, at the end of the year, we are doing Hades Town. If you would love to come see it, you will be able to. Eventually, the tickets will be up and out very soon.
So come get your theater fix here at Andrews Osborne Academy. I can hear them rehearsing from my office every day. It sounds very, very good. As Menor up 16-14, set the serve here in the first set. Sophia Lewis bumped up in the air, and the ball's down on the. We're going to give Jordan Williams a kill there. I believe that's the correct term. And Williams is now on to serve as Gorchkov checks back in for Sophia Lewis. Also in just a moment ago, Aubrey Sloan. You have an Aubrey Sloan for the Phoenix and an Aubrey Fisher for Menor. Williams to serve, down one. Williams saves it. Edwards and Kircher hits it over. Edwards saves that. Kircher and Sloan can't get it to go. 17-15 Menor. As two Menor players set to check in. Looks like number 9, Madison Willert. And number 21, Grace Ann Abrams. Underhand serve, up by Kircher. Edwards, Gorchkov will get the point for the Phoenix. Kircher back to serve for the Phoenix. Down one here in the first. A competitive first set. And a great serve by Kircher. Just gets over the net and finds its way down. 17 all. And another good serve by Kircher. It's bumped up in the air. Menor. Tip, saved by Kircher. Edwards bump up in the air. Gorchakov with the finish, and they're going to get called for Menor going over the midline. Oh, sorry. The Phoenix over the midline, and it's going to be Menor point. However, no points have been awarded yet. There it is, 18-17 Menor. Kircher. Edwards bumps it over. And Menor, some miscommunication, but it works. Williams. Edwards, Gorchkov. Saved by Menor. Bumped over. Williams. Back to Edwards again. And Gorchkov one more time. This time it's down and in for Gorchkov. 18-18. It's a very tightly contested first set, as this was anticipated to be an overall program good match today. as the last few matches have been a little bit one-sided, and I say a little bit, I mean totally one-sided in favor of the Phoenix, but they're taking care of business. They're playing who's on their schedule. Currently, as the program's riding a 5-game winning streak, having not lost since their first game against Beechwood, and they have a perfect, I believe it's 4-0 record in the Lake Effect Conference. I will double check my stats there before the varsity game and get that back to you, as we're going to get called again for Menor going over the center line, and this time it's a Phoenix point for that same infraction. Infraction, a word that's getting thrown around here at AOA with the new system, with their points. Thought I'd just throw that in there with wording. Demi Wilson's serve goes into the net, and we're back to tied at 19. Service down, good save by Wilson. Nobody there to pick it up for the Phoenix. It was really cool to see. Yesterday the entire program, middle school, JV, and varsity, practicing together, working on their game. And Kircher doesn't get that one to go, and it's 21-19 as we get to crunch time here in the first set. Back to serve for Menor is Morgan Brown. Williams, Gorchkov, Maya Edwards gets the point for the Phoenix, 21-20. And Gorchkov back to serve. And an ace for Veronica. And this was going to be that was going to be just long, probably a little long, from Gorchkov, and Sophia Lewis will check in for her as Menor has a 22-21 lead here in this tight first set. Lillian Pendergrass, sister of Vivian Pendergrass, I'm assuming, on to serve now for Menor. Lewis bumps it up. Edwards. Jordan Wilson gets the point, and we're tied again. 22-22 as this next point is crucial. And now Carla checks back in. And Carlotta Diaz to serve. And that one got over. And it's in. There was some, I don't want to say miscommunication, but we'll call it misjudgment on whether that ball is going in or out. And Menor now have a 23-22 lead. I would say when in doubt, bump it up, because keeping the ball alive is better than just hoping and praying. Williams, Edwards, back to Williams. No, it's over. Bumped, and now that's a huge point for Menor. As now Menor will serve for the first set. Ryan Sanders back to serve. Set point. And that's going to go begging. Phoenix have a chance. And I've kind of been waiting for the right moment all season to say this. But can the Phoenix rise out of the ashes from the first set? It wasn't the best fitting for it, but it works. Maya Edwards to serve. And it's down, 24 all. Can the Phoenix finish off the first set? In the hands of Maya Edwards. Serves over. Ball's down, Phoenix win the first set. And let's just win by 2. It's win by 2. Again, I'm learning volleyball as we go. Brianna, did you know that? She knew that. I didn't. And that one is going to be bumped up. Lewis saves it. Oh no, miscommunication. Kircher and Edwards miscommunication. I spoke too soon about the winning the first set, 25-25. But thankfully now it's win by 2, now that we know. And this service up. Sloan saves. Edwards up. Kircher over. Now Menor fans on the spike. And now the Phoenix have a chance to serve out the first set. This time for real, up 1 with Jordan Edwards to serve. Substitution. Gorchkov for Lewis. Serve is over. And Gorchkov can't get it to go, and what's the call by the referee? Over the center line by Menor. And the Phoenix this time, I am for certain, win the first set 27-25 in a tightly contested first set of what we assume to be mini between the JV and varsity programs today. 3 minutes will go up on the clock. And we'll take a very short break. We'll get back. We'll hear a little bit more from Brianna. But right now, let's take a break. 1 set to love. Or 1 set to nothing. Talking about tennis. Yeah. Anthony Camardi, Andrews Osborne Academy. Graham Gymnasium. Let's do it. There, we got about a minute and a half here before the start of the second set. But I looked to my right at the end of the first set and I saw a huge smile on Brianna's face. Brianna, please tell us why you have that big smile.
Because it is awesome, of course. I've never felt so much thrill in my life to even see this. I remember playing volleyball when I was in 10th grade and I stopped for theater. But now being back in the courts, it is so exciting to see that they have won their first set. Man, I'm excited to see the rest of it.
And I love hearing that because Brianna was one of a few students who came up to me the other day and said, hey, we're interested in the program. I said, you know what? Let's come do the volleyball game today. And especially because she already knew more about volleyball than I did coming into this. I didn't know you had to win the first set by 2 points, or any set by 2 points for that matter. It's exciting to have students excited about this program here that we're trying to get off the ground. And the more the merrier. If I say we have a road game, the program grows. I'm on the road. Brianna's here doing her thing with volleyball. It's just an overall positive vibe. So, just about ready to get underway. And looks like Jordan Williams is going to get the first set, or second set going. So starting out in the second set, we're going to have number 2, Alejandro Lopez. Number 4, Jordan Williams. Number 15, DeHaven Boyd. Number 12. Where'd number 12 go? Carla. 11, Aubrey Sloan. I may have spoken too soon. No, we're good. Carlotta Diaz, DeHaven Boyd, Jordan Williams. As to complete the proper substitution by the officials, Adelaide Kircher, the libero for the JV unit today, checks in. Williams' serve is going to be down for the opening point of the second set. 1-0 Phoenix. Second serve for Jordan. Menard picks that out of the air and tipped over. Kircher bumps it up to Williams to set. And Lopez down and point Phoenix. This whole unit of freshmen and sophomores out there. Third serve for Williams. Menor tips it over. Lopez, Williams, Lopez. Menor needs this one over, and that's going to go out of bounds. 3-0 Phoenix. That serve tips the net, goes over, and finds its way down. Number 4 with 4 points to start the set. That ball is going to be bumped up by Menor. And, oh, good save. Kircher up. Sloan does not get it over. That would have been 4 hits anyway. So 4-1 Phoenix. Boyd, what a save. And Carla knocks it over. What's the call? The referee's going to call a carry on Carla, but what a great effort nonetheless. Carla, who is relatively very new to volleyball, with a great heads-up play. Bumped up by Lopez. Back to Lopez, who little finesse. Finesse works. 5-2 Phoenix. Now Alejandro Lopez. Ball hits the net above, and with most gyms, if the ball hits the framework of the building, it is still in play. And Menor point right there, 5-3. Oh, Carla couldn't get that one to go off this set from Edwards. 5-4. So a 4-0 run to start the set, and a 4-1 run right back at them. That's a strong service from Aubrey Fisher. 5-5 here. As Fisher will serve again. For the Menor Christian School. Not to be mistaken with Menor Christian Academy, also in the Lake Effect Conference, who the Phoenix will play later in the season. There's been a long stretch of home matches for the Phoenix. To start the year, they'll be on the road for the better half of the second half of the season, as that one's going to go in from Menor off the hand of Morgan Brown. (6-5) Menor. Williams tips it over. Bumped up. And, well, into the hands of Morgan Brown, but, I mean, catching the ball is not encouraged. 6-6. Second set. Adelaide Kircher back to serve. DeLibero for the JV unit, as DeLibero for the varsity unit walks by. And that serve is a good one by Kircher. It's now 7-6. For those of you just tuning in to AOA Volleyball, varsity libero is Iris Parker. Kircher to serve. The Phoenix something. I believe I was misled to believe that the Phoenix won that last point. Brianna, did you see anything there that could have led to Menor getting that point?
No, I couldn't have. I'm not able to see exactly what's going on either.
So we'll have a couple of substitutions coming on here, as one thought is perhaps one of the Phoenix players stepped over the midline, which has been called often in this match so far. No, and that was not the best set there by Williams. 8-6 Menor. But you love to see if the referees are calling it one way, they're calling it the other way. I like the way they're calling the match. As Lopez bumps that one to Williams. And it's going to be over, and once again, Demi Wilson steps over the center line. And that one I saw. 9-6 Menor. Court awareness, I guess, would be the term. Williams bumps it over after Diaz saves a serve. Williams, Kircher, Wilson can't get it to go. 10-6 Menor now on a bit of a run. A 10-2 run now for the Menor Christian School. A strong underhand serve, bumped up by Kircher. Over by Williams. Menor sets. Or they dug it out. Could not set it. 10-7. Let's see if the Phoenix can get a little bit of a run here, as Sophia Lewis will check in for Aubrey Sloan. Sophia Lewis to serve. The lefty. Freshman here at AOA. That serve gets down just over the net. 10-8. As more of the varsity players start to get loose on the sidelines for their match to follow this one. Stay tuned with us. There'll be about a 20-minute break in between games, but we'll stay live as that serve by Lewis is dug out well by Benner, and that's 4 hits. So 10-9 now. Sophia Lewis now to tie the game at 10. I say game, I meant set. And it's going to work. So Lewis on a little bit of a run from 10-6 to 10-10. Again, we have varsity soccer also playing Manor today, just outside the fields in this beautiful weather day. I believe the score is still 0-0 over there. I've been Alejandro Garcia Pedroso is our liaison today, going to text me scores and updates. And that tips the net and gets down as Sophia, you saw the body language. She knows she got away with one, but hey, we'll take it. That's served by Lewis. Menor needs it over, and they have it. Kircher bumps to Williams, and Wilson can't get it to go again. Wilson's struggling a little bit, but hey, that's what the development of the program is for. Can't quite see the number serving for Menor, but it goes into the net. That was number 5. Sophia Luptak, 12-11. Phoenix in another tightly contested set. Demi Wilson to serve for the Phoenix as the varsity squad for Menor enters the gym. Wilson's serve gets in, bumped up by Lopez to Williams, back to Lopez, hammers it in on the our near sideline. As on your screen at home, we are sitting to your right, just past the Phoenix bench. Wilson to serve again, up 13-11 now. And that one doesn't quite get there. 13-12. Menor to serve. Boyd checks in for Wilson. And during the next break, if there is a break for the set, or if there's a break in between games, we'll make sure and get Brianna back on the mic to get her more comfortable. As she wanted to be more of an observation day today, but I can simply not allow that. As that serve gets down for Menor. And they're tied 13-13 in the second set. Lopez, Williams, Lopez. Oh, she wound up for a big one there. And she shrugs her shoulders and says, hey, I went for it. 14-13 Menor. That Williams, Kircher. Williams back over. And Menor's number 9 bumps that back over. That was Madison Willard. And that one's going to go way out. And we're tied again at 14. Jealous. Coffee. Back to serve. Carlotta Diaz to serve. As Kircher checks out for Carla. As Sloan and Carla learning the game as well, as they have to switch positions, as Diaz struggling with her serve today. That one goes into the net, and it's now 15-14 Menor, as number 20 Lillian Pendergrass will serve for the Menor ladies. A good serve. Boyd picks it up to Carlo, who bumps it back over. Now Lopez. Williams over. And Menor can't get that one to go as the attempt by Fisher goes into the net, and it's 15-15. Trading points here we are in the second set. And back to serve is going to be the sophomore number 4, Jordan Williams. A great serve by Williams, dug out, back over. Kircher, set by Williams, and saved. Now Lopez. It's over. A save. Can they get it over? No! A good point nonetheless by the Phoenix, as Boyd and Sloan could not combine to get that one over. 16-15, Menor. Feel like whoever can get 2 points in a row here is going to be in business in this very tightly contested set, as Sanders now back to serve. Dug up by Lopez. Williams. Lopez. Menor back into play. And over. Does it stay? No, it does not. So again, back and forth we go. Tit for tat. Eye for eye. Whatever cliche and analogy you want to use. As Alejandro Lopez will serve. And an ace will be served by the Spaniard. Alejandra Lopez Angel. And let's have another one. 18-16. Still no update from varsity soccer, so we're going to assume 0-0. Lopez. What a serve. A knuckleball dug out by Menor. And over. Lopez sets to Williams. And Wilson gets that one down. And that one by Menor. Lopez. Williams. Wilson can't get that one in. And it's now 18-17 Phoenix. And Corfy, the libero, runs back onto the court for Menor. Serve from Fisher. Lopez saves it. And over by Wilson. Menor sets their... Sorry. That's set. Lopez saves. Wilson up. And it's going to go begging as it's now tied 18-18. So if this is any indication of what varsity will be like, I'm going to be excited. I mean, we're going to be excited. As that one hits the back line, and Menor gets an ace. Another serve coming from Aubrey Fisher. Kircher bumps. Williams does not get it over. 20-18, Menor. And Fisher will be back to serve again. Kircher bumps. Williams sets. It's going to be over. Menor. Into the net and down, 2019. Let's see if the Phoenix can come back from down as they did in the first set. As Adelaide Kircher now to serve. And Demi Wilson and Carlotta Diaz are changing positions as instructed by the official. Kircher has it down, point Phoenix. 20 all here in the second set. 1 set Phoenix lead. With Kircher back to serve again. Shout out to Mauricio Garza of the prep soccer team. Going to play their match tomorrow at Lake Erie. Bumped over. Williams to Kircher. Wilson. Menor save. Lopez bumps it back over. Oh, what a smart play by Alejandro Lopez. Saw an opening on the deep end of the court. Hits it there with precision. It's 21-20. Mauricio, how do you feel about going into your match tomorrow?
I mean, I'm feeling confident. The team feels ready after great practice sessions this week. I mean, we're going in with full energy. I mean, the coach has prepared us well, and we feel good for the game.
And we'll be there, at least recording the game. All games that are not done live that we are at will be recorded and posted to YouTube. So make sure you go to the Andrews Osborne Academy YouTube page for all of those events and activities. As that served by Kircher also goes begging. 23-20, 2 points away from a match victory for this JV squad. Kircher back to serve. And Wilson is over the midline. It's 23-21. So now Menor. Grayson Abrams to serve for Menor. Underhand serve. Lopez. Williams over. And down. 1 point away now for the set. For the Phoenix. For the set. For the match. And again, we'll take a short break after this as Sophia Lewis checks in for Sloan. And then varsity will warm up and we'll get ready to go. Lewis to serve for the match. And timeout called on the court for the Phoenix. 1 point away. We're 1 minute away from seeing what happens.
Literally, you never know.
And as I said before, in between games, we'll talk more theater with Brianna. Menor varsity girls trying to cheer their squad on, trying to will their way back to a second set victory, but it's currently in the hands of Sophia Lewis whether that happens. Oh no. So Lewis's serve goes begging. It's now 24-22. Should the Phoenix get one of these next 2 points, match is over. Back to serve. Menor. Kircher bumps. Lewis to Wilson. Kircher digs it out. And Wilson can't get it to go. 24-23. Oh, and that serve hits the line. Kircher thought it was going out, and it landed in. Serve here coming from Corfy. Saved by Lopez. Williams over. Set. Hit over. Lopez. And what's the call? Oh no. They're calling a midline infraction again on the Phoenix, and it's 25-24. Lewis to Williams. And it's down. Second set. Menor, we're going to a third. We're going to a third as Menor comes back from defeat. So let's play 3. So we'll delay the start of the varsity match one more set. As who doesn't love you some volleyball? We'll be back. All right, and we're just back for the third and deciding set here in this JV match between Andrews Osborne and Menor. AOA took the first set. Menor squeaked out the second set. So we'll go to a third and deciding. Anthony Camardi here with Brianna Howell today in her first experience with what is now deemed AOL, Andrews Osborne Live. Expressing again how much she misses volleyball. She got a big smile on her face because she loves volleyball, and that's exactly what we need for a volleyball broadcast. And I'm learning more and more about volleyball. Everything's good today. It's finally a happy Friday. Except I am on dorm duty tonight, which means I'll be up until God knows when, doing God knows what. But right now we're commentating volleyball. Mr. Chris Fox, how are we doing today? He can't hear me, but he heard me maybe.
Doing well. I was coming to check on Bree. I want to hear her. No, I don't need that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's all you. I want to see Bree on the mic.
Oh, she was on earlier. She'll get more on there. She'll get more on there. And if you want, you can go back and watch this game after and listen to her.
We're doing that tonight by 11 o'clock. I want to see you playing.
I'm talking to him as well as you at home, folks. You can watch this game over and over as much as you like. All the games are archived on YouTube, Andrews Osborne Academy. So Menor will start the third set with the service coming from Ryan Sanders. The first set is into the net, and the Phoenix get the first point. And freshman superstar Dakota Royer back to serve for AOA. And first serve is dug out by Menor. And that attempt goes into the net from Sophia Luptek. And Dakota will serve again. And that serve hits the top of the net, dug out by Menor. And over. Williams. Royer. Gorchakov. Down for a point. 3-0. Just what the doctor ordered after losing the second set. A quick 3-0 start. Royer. Again. Call it 4. So each player again is allotted 4 sets between programs. Royer. 5-0. It speaks to the youth and the great youth of this young program. I said youth too many, that's redundant. But you get the point. With the exception of Iris Parker, Allie Royer, Veronica Korchakov, and Izzy Schuller, the rest of the squad is all freshmen and sophomores, so the future is bright. As 6 points now for number 6 in blue. Royer. Serve is dug out by Menor. Bumped up in the air. And does that get over? It does not. It's 7-0. Another one from 6 in blue. And Kirchner gets it over and down. What a point from the JV libero. What a save. I couldn't tell who got that. It looked like it might have been Williams who saved that spike from Menor. Hey, when it's going right, it's going right. Safety first, tie your shoe. And timeout on the floor. With this timeout, 8-0 Phoenix lead. We'll welcome Brianna back on the mic. Now, Brianna, I'm going to ask the question, and you'll fill in the blanks. What is your role in going to be the upcoming plays in all of the theater that we have going on?
So for the first play we have going on, it is The Wizard of Oz. We do not, the high school does not actually have any roles. It will be the middle school this year. But in the next upcoming show will be She Kills Monsters. The auditions will be in December. That will be coming up soon. But if you would love to see me in Hadestown, I am playing Hermes. I am the narrator of the entire story. If you would like to come see that, the tickets will be out very soon.
And I'm sure those of you at home and around the school and affiliated with the school will hear much more about the advertising and marketing for those plays. So stay tuned to all the social medias on campus. And another, oh no, that's out from Royer. It's now 8-1. The point was given to AOA, but it is 8-1 as that one was out of bounds, says the back official. So we'll keep that in mind. There we go. So follow all the regular and athletic social medias. Obviously athletics or sports. And all the regular socials for everything AOA. And a spike there from Williams, 9-1 Phoenix. Of course, coming up on September 15th is Chick-fil-A night from 6 to 8. All proceeds at the Chick-fil-A location that I will share with you in a moment go towards the AOA and again all of their goings on. Gorchakov serve. Will go down for another point as the Phoenix look to end the set quickly. Another serve for Veronica Gorchkov. And Menor saves it. Wilson. Menor again. That spike tipped up by Gorchkov. Up by Royer. And unable to get it over is Wilson. Royer did not give her much to work with there. 10-2. As Sophia Lewis will check in, as well as a couple of Menor players. I'm not sure what the mascot is for Menor. I can find that out possibly very quickly. As that serve will be bumped up by Lewis. To Dakota Royer. To Williams. And it's in. 11-2. Perhaps I won't find it. Wishful thinking. As per the rotation of everything, will be Adelaide Kircher coming in to serve. As Carlotta Diaz checks in for Carla. And that effort goes into the net with Diaz's hands there waiting for a block. 12-2. As Kircher to serve again. As Kircher serve is blocked down by the combination of Diaz and Wilson, and it's 13-2. And that was too many hits. 14-2, as the Phoenix have a, I'm going to call it a comfortable lead with 12 points. And that serve goes into the net from Kircher, 14-3. Yep, Menor Christian is in the Lake Effect Conference. So Wikipedia is not telling us something. As that serve by Menor goes begging, and it's 15-3 now. As Jordan Williams will now serve. Picked out by Menor. Over. Lewis. Actually, that went over from Lewis. And a tip down by Royer. 16-3. Mike Fitzgerald calling out an order to his squad. And Williams to serve again. Bumped up and into the basketball hoop. And as it hit the uprights, as it hit the framework of the basketball hoop, it bumped backwards and further out of play. 17-3. In what has thus far been a runaway set for the Lady Phoenix. See if we can get an update from outside. Ball in the air. Sanders. Royer with success from the outside hitter. See, now I'm using volleyball terms. 18-3. Williams. Menor needs that over. Hit over by Luptak. Saved by Kircher. Royer. And over from Williams. Menor needs this one over. Williams bumps it up. Kircher sets. And Wilson gets it over. Menor. And that one will go into the net. Not the best effort there from Morgan Brown. 19-3. Williams again. Serve saved up. And Morgan Brown again unable to get the ball over the net. 20-3. Williams again. Rinse, repeat. Third time's a charm. Third time is not a charm. Ball's out from Morgan Brown. 21-3. Williams effectively going after that side of Menor. Here we go again. Brown. That time good. Kircher. Williams. Royer can't get it to. Oh, bump. Oh, attempted block by Brown. But Royer too strong. 22-3. So, whoa. 21-4 they called Dakota Royer over the midline. I feel like anytime you get that call, you can almost default to midline infraction. I'm getting the nod from the volleyball player, so I guess I was right. Lewis will check out. Gorchkov checks in. Wilson to serve, 22-4. Wilson, serve is over. Set by Willert. And over, saved by Wilson. Diaz over. Williams to Wilson, then Diaz. And no communication. I said Diaz incorrectly. Oh no, Diaz, I was right. We have Carla Diaz and Carlota Ruiz. No, sorry. I'm getting varsity and JV mixed up now. Carlota Diaz, Berta Ruiz, who's not playing in the JV game. Wilson saves that one. Royer. Gorchkov. Point Phoenix. 23-5 now. Occasionally, when you are straight lined by the official and you can't see who exactly is touching the ball, you're allowed for mistakes. We're all human. You know what's not a mistake is this stream is perfect, and I can't again thank Dave White enough. If you're listening, Dave, we appreciate you. I appreciate you. Diaz. This one is over. And Royer cannot get it to go. And 23-6 as the Menor squad holding on for dear life. In between games, as in JV and varsity, I'll go out and check the soccer game. And then I'll be able to give you a report as Kircher saves that. Royer hits it over. Back over. Royer bumps. Williams sets. Gorchkov hits. I'm going to ask, as Phoenix get that point, kicking is allowed? Kicking is allowed. Soccer players would love this game. They do love this game. They play beach soccer, volleyball, and all over the world. It is fun. I've played it. Menor saves it. Needs that to go over. And no. At long last. Phoenix win. Phoenix win. 2-1. And we'll now both varsity sides will get set to warm up and get their match underway. But JV gets the day off on the right foot. We'll be back for varsity. Stream will not drop, but we'll step aside for a moment. Thanks for watching. We'll be back. All right, everybody, and welcome back, or at least if you stayed, welcome back to me. Just got back from the varsity soccer game. That game is now ended. It was a 6-0 victory for varsity soccer. Alvaro with 4 goals. We'll get to the rest of those stats in a minute. As the varsity girls Phoenix are set to go, hoping for a program sweep of Mentor Academy today. I have the roster here. Thanks to Brianna Howell, new member of our AOL unit.
Number 14, Ellie Royer. Number 16, Izzy Schuler. Number 17, Veronica Borshikov. Number 21, Maya Edwards.
As the lineups are being announced, we're getting set to go. Again, the Lady Phoenix are undefeated in lake effect play. Looking to stay that way. They're 5-1, riding a 5-game winning streak. A very experienced unit here for Mentor, as 6 of their 9 players are seniors. As the starting 6 on the floor for the Phoenix are going to be Maya Edwards, Alejandra Lopez, Bertha Ruiz, Dakota Royer, Allie Royer, and Izzy Schuler. So the girls are ready, we're ready. Let's play ball. Volleyball. As the libero cannot start a set, but she can sub. So Iris Parker will sub in for Maya Edwards. In her game day pink shoes and hair tie and or scrunchie, because those are a thing again. And my eyesight is not great, but I'll be able to read the numbers on the other side of the court. As Allie Royer gets this game going with a point for the Phoenix. Second serve, Mentor. Into the net. From number 3 in green, Elizabeth Davis. A junior for Mentor. Allie again. Bumped up by Mentor. This time over, dug up by Allie. Parker to Dakota Royer. Tips it up, blocked. Bumped up by Schuler. Parker to Lopez. And down, 3-0 Phoenix. In what this match was supposed to be, and it still could be, a closer, better competed match compared to other lake effect opponents. But to be determined, as that one is dug out by Edwards to Royer. That bumped up, blocked by Lopez. Parker, or excuse me, yes, Parker. Schuler is going to get called. No. Mentor gets called for over the midline, which is a popular call today. 4-0. As the Phoenix are off to a great start. Parker digs that one out to Allie Royer. Dakota Royer, blocked and down. Oh no, out of bounds, says the official. I had a bad angle on it. 5-0. Now serve from Allie. Double hit. 6-0 for Allie. Timeout. Mentor. And something quickly of note here. At least one time, Allie Royer has been named player of the match goes back to their first match of the year at Beechwood. And amongst a few others, if I could find them. Allie Royer, also player of the match, September 2nd versus Euclid. Her sister Dakota Royer, player of the match versus Horizon. As we're waiting for a substitution here, the referee did not give Allie the go. Allie Royer, also player of the match versus Lawrence. Iris Parker, player of the match versus Our Lady of the Elms. So Royer, 3-time player of the match thus far this year in 6 matches. And that was a huge hammer down by Menor to get them on the board. Looked like number 8, Morgan Anderson, with that kill. And wouldn't you know it, from what I understand, is that volleyball is not even Allie's best sport. It's basketball. As Lopez to Dakota Royer. Bump. And that one hammered down. Number 23, Olivia Frank. Come to think of it, she might have been the one that knocked that first one. Royer pops that one up to Parker. Royer has a little trouble with that into the net. 6-3 as Menor, after a rough start, fight back into it. Edwards. Allie Royer over. Now serve picked up. Saved by Edwards. And Schuller calls it and knocks it over. Tip up. And that hammered down. So Menor has size in Olivia Frank, and she is showing that off right now as Menor's fought back from 6-0 down to 6-4. Parker saves that one. Royer finds the court. 7-4. If power doesn't work, we try finesse. And finesse works. Now Alejandra Lopez, sophomore from España. Service, Menor. Over. Allie Royer. Iris Parker. To Veronica Gorchakov. Saved by Menor. And all the way out. 8-4. Lady Phoenix. Lopez to serve again.
Yes, Alejandra.
Tipped over. Royer bumps it. Parker sets it. Gorchakov finishes it off. 9-4 Phoenix. Much like a lot of sports, volleyball can be a game of runs. AOA started off 6-0. Then it was 6-4. Now it's 9-4. And that one is going to be down and out, says the official. So we'll have 9-5 with Menor to serve. That one dug out by Schuller. To Royer. Back to Schuller. Frank blocked by Schuller. Been informed by Miss Howell that the net touch was called by the official. Therefore, point goes to the Phoenix. Now Parker to serve. Menor. Hammered down. Oh, out of bounds. That had some steam on it. (11-5) Phoenix. That one was not far from going out. Parker to serve. And another one. 12-5. Parker's serve goes into the net, 12-6. Menor serve, Parker digs it out, Royer sets it, and Dakota on the deflection, point goes to the Phoenix, 13-6. I will have to say this Menor side is better than some of their most recent opponents. But you still got to play the game. As Dakota Royer will serve. Menor sets. Menor with a... Parker digs it out. Dakota Royer. Allie Royer. Menor save. Menor hammered that one. Parker saves it. Dakota Royer. Gorchakov gets it in. A little redirection there from Veronica. 14-6. And that service is dug out. Tipped up in the air. And saved there by Royer. Parker. Allie Royer into the net. 14-7. So now service coming from Menor. Lopez. Dakota Royer. Allie Royer. Saved up. Parker digs that one. Set from Dakota. And Berta Ruiz can't get that one. 14-8. Morgan Anderson serving. Not able to get it to the net. 15-8. Serving next for the Lady Phoenix will be, before the substitution, Veronica Gorchakov. After the substitution will be Maya Edwards.
You got it, Maya. Yes, Maya.
And Edwards gets a service win there. I'm multitasking right now. I was just taking a little bit of B-roll for our new admissions video here at AOA, as I'm a man of wearing many hats, as I'm also on dorm duty tonight. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a minute break. 17-8. And we're ready to start the second set. 6 on the court. Alejandra Lopez, Berta Ruiz, Dakota and Allie Royer. Maya Edwards ended the first set. Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun there. It's still the first set, 17-8. About ready to give an update on the varsity soccer match. I said it was 6-0. I have the stats for you. Edwards' serve goes into the net, 17-9 now. That bumped up by Edwards and hammered home by Allie Royer. So, as I said, Menor Christian came over to AOA today to play our varsity boys soccer team. Boys came away with a 6-0 victory. Martin Fernandez Suarez with a clean sheet as the goalkeeper. As Menor here hammer that one out of bounds. It'll be 19-9. There were 4 goals scored by Alvaro Costa Alonso. 1 goal scored by Fernando Moya Forquet. As Menor here tipped that over and saved by Schuller over the net. Menor. Blocked by Royer. What a block. 20-9. And another goal scored by Bernardo Marquez Aguilera. Assists. Alvaro had 1 assist. Edu had 1 assist. Enzo with an assist. And Pol with 1 assist. So a good day all around so far for the Phoenix, as the girls are taking care of business right here with Berta Ruiz to serve. That serve hammered by Berta. 22-9. Berta again into the net. 22-10 as Parker will come in to sub for Ruiz. Edwards digs that one. Dakota Royer over. Menor sets it up. And Olivia Frank saved by Parker. Dakota Royer. Alejandra Lopez gets the point for the Phoenix. 23-10. I have the Chick-fil-A location for Monday's event, the 15th. I'll share that with y'all in between sets. Allie Royer to serve. Allie serve over the net and down for an ace. 24-10. And Royer to close out the first set. Menor saves that. Dug up by Royer. And, oh, what a play! And a win for the first set. Allie Royer saves it. Alejandra Lopez saves it further and dumped over by Edwards. And an amazing final point for the end of that first set. Oh my goodness. 25-10, first set, Phoenix. We'll be back in a And we're back for the start of the second set here. Phoenix win the first, 25-10. With an unbelievable final point. Allie Royer, combination of Allie Royer, Maya Edwards, and Alejandra Lopez. Starting 6, Schuller, Royer, Lopez, Royer, Edwards, Parker. The Willoughby location is the Chick-fil-A that the event will be held. 6 to 8 on Monday. And Royer starts, Allie Royer that is, continues the second set where she left off the first, hammering a winner. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. 2-0 Phoenix. And I was going to say reminder, but today, as of 3:15, was the last day to sign up for the Rise and Shine package raffle for some coffee and some goodies from Jeannie Gifford. As Schuller's attempt does not go, 2-1 Phoenix. Was the equivalent of about 120 cups of their finest Starbucks brand coffee. As the second point goes to Menor. Serving for Menor. Looks like number 14 as Edwards digs that one out. Hammered down by Olivia Frank, who has been a force. They avoided her when they found out that, hey, she's tall, she defends, she spikes. Josephine Lalo. Oh no, girls fall on each other and Parker's hurt. Parker got kicked in the face and we have an injury on the floor. Parker got kicked in the face by her opponent, her teammate who fell over her. I think it was either Edwards or Lopez, but she got kicked in the face. It was Lopez who kicked her. Of course, it was friendly fire. It was an accident, but still never want to see that. Hopefully Iris is okay. She's up and she's walking off on her own power. As she's being tended to by the trainer. Again, hopefully Iris is okay. It was just an unfortunate trip and fall from Lopez. Caught the back heel, and the back heel caught the better part of Iris' face. As that serve's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be 3-3 here. And Lopez will be back to serve. Hopefully Lopez is okay, because whenever you have friendly fire like that, you wonder if see how she recovers. As that serve goes to Menor, and that hit by Josephine Lalo goes into the net. 4-3. Lopez sporting the double ponytail today. Menor saved. This one has to be over. And is. Dug up by Berta Ruiz. Allie Royer. Dakota Royer tipped and down. 5-3 Phoenix. Izzy Schuller throwing to Deke and Dakota Royer finishing it off. Yeah, Alejandra fell over Iris and caught her heel on Iris' face on the way through. Lopez again. Menor, save it. And bumped over Lopez. Set. And over. Could not see the referee was in the way. Sliced. That dug up by Ruiz. Ali Royer. Dakota Royer. Oh, what a dig by Menor. Ali Royer. Dakota Royer again. No. This time hammered. Down by Menor. It's 5-4. What a point. That was coming right into our living room. If you could see us on your camera, which you can't. That was right at me. But I'm not playing. That one saved up by Jordan Williams. Tipped over by Schuller, who also gets hit in the face. We'd like not to have that happen. Dakota Royer. Ali Royer. Izzy Schuller. No. And a point to the Phoenix. I believe he called a midline infraction, because that's the word of the day. 6-4. We have our inside. That serve goes out of bounds from Schuller, 6-5. Our inside reporter, Bianna Howell, tells us that Iris is A-OK. She'll be back shortly. Lopez digs that one. Ali Royer. Dakota Royer, sister. Blocked into the netting. Point Phoenix. Of their 6 matches, as noted before, 4 times the Royers have been player of the match, as that serve goes down and out from Dakota. Royer 3 player of the matches and Dakota 1. Vying for that same honor today. So far I would give the edge to Ali, but I'm just a commentator. Lopez. Royer. Jordan Williams gets in on the action. That doesn't go. Bumped up. Over. Dakota Royer saves it. Schuller. Ali Royer. Blocked and down. Good point there from Menor. A combination block of number 15, Anika Carafa, and Elizabeth Sebring. Now Elizabeth Sebring to serve. Lopez. Dakota. Ali Royer hammers it down, 9-6. As the boys soccer team from Menor here cheering on their team. As I did notice the gym getting a little bit louder. Also in the back corner there, I see some of the prep basketball players from AOA cheering it on. It's a loud gym, you love to hear it. Maya Edwards to serve now, up 9-6 in the second set. Menor. Dug up by Schuller. Dakota Royer. Ali Royer. Saved. And down, for lack of a better word. Point Phoenix again. Royer. If I haven't said that before, you haven't been listening. Edwards. Another good serve. Bumped way out of the way. 11-6 Phoenix. Again, JV won 2-1. Varsity soccer won 6-0. Varsity volleyball looking to close out the day. Menor sets it up. Hammers it. Blocked by Lopez. Bumped by Lopez. Royer. No. Menor saves that one. They send it over. And not enough. 4 touches. 12-6 Phoenix. And Maya Edwards still at it for the Phoenix. Picked by Menor. That one hammered down. Royer picks it out. Edwards sets it. And Lopez. No. Menor again. Over. Schuller digs it. Dakota Royer. And Bertha Ruiz with the finish. Net. What was the call there? What did he call? It looks like he called something before the play was over. Bertha Ruiz sets it. Royer. Lopez. Yes! 14-6. As during the breaks in between sets, we possibly have a fourth recruit here for Andrews Osborne Live. As potentially after, if not during, if he has time during the soccer season, Mauricio Garza has expressed interest. That one dug out by Edwards. Dakota Royer. Alejandro Lopez. Rinse, repeat. 15-6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. 21 in blue to serve. That is Maya Edwards. Menor sets it up. Miscommunication. Now the Phoenix up by double digits. Timeout, Menor. We'll take a 1 minute break. So I have an update on the Iris Parker injury. Though she is okay, she's not going to return. She will not return to the game. So a big miss for the Phoenix as Iris will not be returning. Hopefully she'll be ready and okay for their next match, which they have a tournament tomorrow, 3 games at Western Reserve. So hopefully she'll be able to return for that. As Edwards continues serving here in the set. Berta Ruiz sets. Lopez. Menor. Oh, good hit. Allie Royer saves it. Dakota Royer sets it. And Berta Ruiz could not finish. 16-7 Phoenix. As this is a very loud Graham Gymnasium. You love to hear it. Though you probably can't hear yourself. Another serve. Lopez tips it up. Royer. Alley to Dakota. Dakota over. Menor. Frank. Hammered. Saved. Schuller. Dakota. Alley. Saved by Menor. Back again. Dakota saves that one. Edwards over to Alley. Alley can't get that one to go. And it's 16-8. Menor fights on. Serving now for Menor. Looks like, could not quite tell, Royer to Sister Royer. And it hits the upright on the side, and that signifies out of bounds. Anika Carafa for Menor. Dug out by Lopez. Over by Dakota Royer. Set there. Over. Dakota Royer. Maya Edwards. Alejandro Lopez trying to finesse. No. Dakota. Bumped up. Now Allie. Trying to go long. And precision from Allie Royer. Hits the back line. 18-9. And that rhymed. I did not mean to. Now Berta Ruiz to serve. Into the net from Berta. 17-10. Timeout taken again by Menor. Sorry, AOA took that timeout. And what's even more fun is that we have competing crowds. So Menor versus AOA. Again, the Menor soccer cheering on their ladies, and AOA cheering on their Phoenix. This is the atmosphere I love. This is why I do it. On top of it's my job, but it's fun. (17-10) here in the second half. AOA won the first half. AOA looking for a sweep of the day. Berta Ruiz digs that one. Royer sets it. Allie can't finish. Menor, their turn. Miscommunication. Frank and Anderson both went for it. Both missed. 18-10. Royer again. Allie serve. Taken. And that one tipped. Saved by Ruiz. Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. Yes! 19-10. Royer serve. And that one works. AOA back up 10 in the second set. Royer. Frank sets. And a spike delivered unsuccessfully by Josephine Lalo. 21-10. Nasser, Ruiz digs it out. Royer sets it. Lopez does not go. That one saved by Royer. Ruiz up. Dakota Royer. Yes! Younger sister outdoing her older sister here in the second set. Alejandro Lopez to serve. This service bumped up by Menor. Now third ball's over. Ruiz. Allie Royer. Izzy Schuller. Saved by Menor. Over, and Dakota hits it out. 21-12. So I told you I'd get that. It is the Willoughby location for Chick-fil-A Spirit Night, Monday, September 15th, from 6 to 8 at the Willoughby location on Euclid Avenue. Allie Royer, Izzy Schuller tips it over, saved, and bumped, not over by Menor. 22-12 as the 10-point lead stays the same. And other events coming up, October 5th from 2 to 4. Roll Bowl for AOA. Izzy Schuller serve. A good one. Over Lopez. Allie. Berta Ruiz blocked, but not enough. 23-12. So from 2 to 4, Roll Bowl. 2 hours of bowling, shoes, pizza, and drinks for $25. Everyone to enjoy. Everything going to the AOA Parent Association. Sponsorship opportunities also available as Allie Royer sets it up for her sister. And that goes off the side pole. I don't know what that's called. Stanchion.
I can't do the thing. If I do this,
And it's back to a 10-point game. Set. Dakota Royer. Allie Royer. Dakota Royer. That head down. Saved by Lopez. What a dig. Set by Dakota. Back to Allie. Jordan Williams. And I do not know. There are many rules to volleyball that I still do not get. I'm going to guess they stepped over the midline as Dakota serves for the set. Saved by Lopez, and Dakota can't get to it. 24-14. I did say during the JV match, when in doubt, they probably called the midline infraction. That serve off, Royer saves it. Dakota saves that, and Allie hits. Good save, good dig by Venner. And that one saved by Dakota. Now Allie is in. What a point. Allie Royer finishes it off. And the Lady Phoenix win the second set. This one 25-14, 2 sets to none. We'll be back for the third and maybe final set, we don't know. 3 minutes as we'll take a break. And as we get ready to start the third set, AOA up 2 sets to nothing. We're going to have Brianna Howell give it a shot for the play-by-play. So I'm going to head the headset over to Brianna. Brianna, take it away.
Oh. Why, hello AOA. It is nice to be here today. We have 1 more minute on the clock still. Yeah. All right, of course. And I'm going to talk about theater one more time just for the people that weren't listening. I am going to be Hermes in the upcoming play at the end of the year. Sorry, not in the upcoming play. At the end of the year, I will be Hermes playing as their narrator, still main character, of course, and with a couple of my other friends that, of course, have main roles as well. But our first musical will be Wizard of Oz, and then our next will be She Kills Monsters, and then Hades Town at the end of the year. It's a great way to end it off. All right, starting off is Allie Royer, number 14. As she hits the ball, and they get it up. And hit over there, and it's out, and Phoenix wins a point. 1-0. She hits one, and it goes over. They hit it back over. Number 3. Oh. And they smack it down, and Phoenix wins another point, 2-0.
You got it, Allie. Let's go.
She hits it over, and they set it back right over there.
Get up.
Sit down. They won't get it.
Yes, Alejandra.
There's a lot of back and forth going on. Oh, and they save it. Oh, and Dakota Royer hits that ball down. Giving Phoenix another point, 3-0. Allie hits it over. Smack it down, and unfortunately doesn't hit it over. Giving another point to Phoenix, 4-0. As Allie hits it over again. Mentor just gets it over, but it hits the top of the ceiling. Phoenix hits a point, 5-0. All right, and Phoenix gets another point, 6-0. Allie hits it back over. Oh, an unfortunate missed spike. Phoenix gets another point, 7-0. Ah, and Phoenix loses. Oh, not Phoenix. Oh, my bad. Mentor gets 1 point, 7-1. Woo! Phoenix gets 1 point. Should be changing. 8-1. There we go. All right, and then we have a new server, number 2, which would be Alejandro. Allie saves it with a nice dig. Allie again with another dig. As Dakota hits it over and they cat it. Alejandro with a good dig. Oh, and Dakota with a hit. Unfortunately, it did not go over. Mentor gets another point. Oh, wait, never mind. Phoenix gets a point. 9-1. Oh, Mentor accidentally mishits. Phoenix gets another point. 10-1. As Alejandro hits it over. Allie with a nice dig. Royer with a hit. They get it? Oh, and unfortunately they missed a set from Mentor. Phoenix is up by another point, 11-1. Phoenix is up by another point. 12-1. Alejandro goes to, and Alejandro Does not make it over the net, which means that Mentor gets another point, so it is now 12-2. As the Phoenix gets another point by Veronica, we are now at 13-2. As our new server comes in. Unfortunately, Phoenix does not get to the point this time. Mentor does. It is 13-3. And we are switching out right now, 16 for 5 on Phoenix. As Mentor hits it over. Royer with a spike. Unfortunately, Mentor blocked. The score is now 13-4. Mentor with a nice serve, but it goes over the line. It is now 14-4. Dakota with a nice serve. As Phoenix tries to block, but it does end up falling on the ground. It is now 14-5. As Allie went for a good hit, it does go past the line, or the little thing up top. 14-6. Alejandra digs and saves that. Allie hits. As Mentor hits the ball right out, and that leaves Phoenix with another point from 15-6. We are now switching out number 21 for number 17. And that will be Maya for Veronica. Sorry, other way around. Veronica for Maya. And Maya is now serving. As Phoenix gets another point as the ball went past the pole line. It is now 16-6. As Maya hits it over, the other team makes it over. Dakota with a nice hit and a nice dig. As number 9 on our team makes it over with a nice hit. That leaves the score at 17-6. Here we go with Maya once again, of course. And Maya makes it without them even touching the ball. That leaves our score at 18-6. Nice dig from number 5. As they hit it over once again, which makes our score 19-6. Oh, no it doesn't. Something happened. All right, never mind. 18-7. We couldn't get the ball over the net, unfortunately, but we will try again, of course. This leaves our score at 18-8. Allie with a nice hit over, and she scores it down, which leaves our score at 19-8. And we are switching out number 5 for number 16. Dakota with a nice save. Oh, and miscommunication, which leaves our score at 19-9. I believe number 0 for number 4 on the other team, and now number 4 is scoring in Mentor. Nice hit from Roy. Ooh, nice hit from Alejandro. And now the score is 20-9. Our next server is Allie Royer, back at it again.
Go, Allie!
Allie saves it. Allie did attempt, and it was the attempt that at least counted, of course. Our score is now 20-10. Here we go. Score is now 21-10.
Let's go, Alejandra!
We are subbing in number 21 for number 17. There is something going on. It will just be oh, here we go. Never mind. As Alejandro goes to hit. And great serve, but it was over. Score is now 21-11. Izzy with a nice dig. And the score is now 21-12. As Mentor serves it over. Oh, no one was there to catch. Woo! Almost hit us over here, but we did make the point. The score is 22-13. Izzy goes for a serve. Unfortunately, did not make it. The score is now 22-14. Izzy with a nice dig as Ali gets it over. Alejandro also with a nice dig. Ali sets. Veronica makes it down. Our score is now 23-14.
Yes, Dakota.
Dakota with a nice serve. Ali hits it down. Ali with a nice dig as Veronica goes up. They save. Ali watches the ball carefully as the ball goes out. So the score is now 24-14. Dakota is now serving again. She hits. Ali with a nice hit, and she scores down. The score is now 25-14, and that will be end game.
All right, thank you, Brianna. That was an awesome job for your first time ever doing play-by-play, if you can believe it, folks. So, program sweep, a Phoenix sweep on the day. 25-14, the final score in the third set. The Lady Phoenix improved to 6-1 in the season, a 6-game winning streak, undefeated in Lake Effect Conference play. I'm Anthony Camardi with Brianna Howell. Thanks for Mauricio for checking in with us today. Lady Phoenix on a roll. They have a tournament tomorrow at Western Reserve. Girls varsity soccer has a game tomorrow at Western Reserve. And prep soccer at Lake Erie College playing Lake Erie tomorrow. Good luck to all the teams. Thanks for watching today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.